You know, in most ski resorts, I think there's a bit of a competition between skiers and boarders. But what about the question, what is better, skiing versus snowmobiling, or snowboarding versus snowmobiling? Well, first off, I love snowboarding. And the reason I love it, and probably the reason that most people love it, is because of the thrill of going downhill, barreling through powder. I mean, it kind of makes you feel like you're Superman, like you're flying. And on jumps, you kind of are flying. I mean, it's fun, right? Now, if that's what you love about snowboarding, snowmobiling offers the same thing and far more. Snowmobiling offers the same thrill of moving through the snow, feeling like you're flying, but on a snowmobile, which is packing almost 200 horsepower, you're not limited to just downhill. You can get that same experience over meadows and going uphill. So snowmobiles enhance the winter playground, which means also that you're not going to be limited to just a little ski resort. On a snowmobile, you can go anywhere you want. You can go find powder wherever it is, which means that there are more powder opportunities for snowmobilers than there are for boarders or skiers. Also, on a ski resort, since there's so many people, even right after a winter storm when it drops a bunch of powder, people ride through it and the powder gets used up very quickly. That's not something that, it's not an issue that snowmobilers really run into. So snowmobiling offers the same thrill, the thrill of flying and barreling through powder, but it provides more and better opportunities, more powder, more fun. Now on top of that, snowmobiling offers many other dimensions. For example, exploration. So on a snowmobile, even when the snow conditions are poor, you can still explore, which is really fun. Now skiing and boarding, they don't really offer the element of exploration. I mean, basically, skiing, snowboarding, your only option is up and back down. Unless you backcountry ski or heli-ski, you're limited to wherever the ski lift can take you. And that's usually an area between 1,000 and 4,000 acres. Now I snowmobile on a place called the Grand Mesa, which is a mountain covering well over 50,000 acres, which means big time exploration. Now another element is uphill. So at a ski resort, you'll spend at least half of your time on the lift. And as much fun as riding a lift is, I go to play in the snow, not ride on the lift. And if you think about it, if you spend a full 8-hour day at a ski resort, you're only going to spend about 3 to 4 hours actually playing in the snow. With snowmobiling, there are no lifts, right? The lift is my 200 horsepower engine that's helping me fly up the mountain. And if you want to feel like Superman, flying up the mountain is a pretty good option. So snowmobilers play this game called high marking. And basically it's a competition to see who can go up the hill or up the mountain the farthest. Now if you've only skied or boarded, I'm guessing you probably don't hear the term high marking very often. High marking is just another dimension to the winter sport. So no lifts. On a snowmobile, I go for an 8-hour day and I get to play in the snow for 8 hours, not 4 hours in the snow and then 4 hours on a lift. Now the other element is the level of solitude. Now at any good ski resort, there are crowds and there are lines. Many people go skiing to get away. They seek a level of solitude, right? But pretty much every time I've ever been skiing or boarding, even on the back remote runs, there's still people. When you go snowmobiling though, you can turn off your engine and it's quiet. Snowmobiling is usually a bit more expensive, which means it attracts a more affluent group of people. But if you like skiing or you like boarding, you should give snowmobiling a try. I think that you'll love it. Now my company, Rocky Mountain Adventures, operates in Colorado on the Grand Mesa, and we rent snowmobiles. You should come visit us and give it a try. It'll be awesome.